Hey y'all, this is Trish. Hi. Um, Sorry I was a little couple minutes late here. Dealing with some technical issues with the internet while I'm traveling. And I just wanted to come on and talk about separation if you are a twin flame. And I had a little bit of an epiphany today, and I wanted to share it with you because I feel we're all in this together. Even if you are not a twin flame, if you don't resonate with twin flameness, or maybe you're in denial, like my divine masculine is, um, I just want to talk a little bit about it. The epiphany that I had today. So, let me just get a little comfortable. As far as I know, the chat is on. So if y'all want to leave messages and you want to talk, go ahead and do that. So here's what happened. It's been really difficult for me. And let me know if you can hear me. I've turned the air conditioner off here in my room, but yeah. Okay, so it's been very difficult for me as a twin flame with a divine masculine who is waking up, but I don't know that he's waking up to the twin flame journey per se. If you've seen my previous videos, I told him about the twin flame thing, and he has not responded at all to this day. So that was August 31st. This is now October 17th. So it's been a good 6 weeks, and I have not heard from him. But I do see him checking out my stuff on Snapchat. So that's encouraging. And I noticed that he wasn't looking at my Snapchat stuff until October 6th, which was the day after Venus retrograde started. So Venus retrograde kind of forces you to examine relationships and deal with lots of icky stuff you don't want to deal with. And it's like taking the scab off a wound that's pustulant sometimes. Because some of these old relationships, toxic relationships, karmic relationships, are just bad and they need to be dealt with. So if he's in the middle of that, okay, fine. But it would be really great if he could just, fucking email me back. That would be nice. So as time is going on, I'm getting really frustrated again. And what I am seeing in myself is I'm getting attached again. And this is never good. It's never good to be attached when you're a twin flame, because what's going to happen is that it creates an energy of latching on, and energetically that makes the divine counterpart feel claustrophobic or start to feel trapped. And then they start making really dumb decisions, potentially. And so I don't want to do that. So I was listening to a video earlier today, someone else, and they were talking about it was a twin flame reading, and something that the reader said really hit me. And I recognize that other people have said this, but it didn't resonate. When you are not ready to hear something, it will not resonate. When you're ready to hear it, it will make sense if it's right for you, right? And so something that this reader said was about the divine masculines as a collective are in a different timeline than the divine feminines. And this is not new age woo-woo. This is physics, quantum mechanics. We live in a holographic universe. We live in a fractalized universe. And so there are different timelines within each dimension. There can be different dimensions within the dimension. Like there's the over dimension of, say, the third dimension or the fourth dimension, fifth or sixth, all the way up to the 13th or whatever. So anyway, when this person said different timeline, the first thing that came to mind for me was, it's like he's in a different version of the same play that I'm in. See, that's how it makes sense to me now. It's like if I were at, performing in a musical at the Schubert, and he's performing in the same musical at the Sondheim, but it's in French or German or Swahili. We are in similar versions of the same story, but it's just a little bit different experience. They don't quite go together, but they're not completely different either. And so that's how it suddenly made sense to me. This is why we're in separation, is because he and I are not resonating at a frequency where we could be doing the same show in the same language at the same theater. He's at the Sondheim, I'm at Schubert. And so that just made a world of difference to me. And it really did wake me up to what separation really is. We individually have to do our work so that our energy gets raised, so that we're at a frequency where we're doing the same show in the same language at the same theater at the same time. I mean, like if he's doing the matinee and I'm doing the evening, it still doesn't matter if we're in the same theater, So it just, it made sense. And I really needed that. I really needed that perspective, because I am right now, I'm in the same city where he is again. I was in LA for a year, and now we're in the same city again. I'm only here for 2 weeks though. And then I go on my merry way. I'm still doing my intactivist stuff here. I hope to get some interviews at the Mayo Clinic. So, I mean, I'm still working and doing stuff, and I'm back in school, still working on the book, and still working I'm still doing all my stuff. I'm just going around the country instead of being in one place. And right now I'm here. So anyway, I don't know if this kind of analogy will help anyone. Maybe you do, maybe you like film. Maybe it's like if you were in the original French of Les Miserables, and and your divine counterpart is in the English musical version of Les Miserables. Well, you're both feeling miserable, but it's just a little different. This twin flame journey really sucks a lot of the time. But I do know that down the road, it's going to be good. Twin flames, many twin flames will be coming into union, like union by the end of the year, apparently. It's what I keep hearing from people. And then by certainly during next year. And the idea is to be completely sovereign within ourselves and as a union by 2020. So again, this is just a quick video. I know this time of day is really bad for a lot of people, and I'm sorry, but I just wanted to get the information out there because I've sat on it all day long now, and I just really wanted to bring that up. So if anybody has questions, feel free to ask some questions or leave comments or whatever. For those of you who are on my channel, I know this is weird stuff for a lot of you. I mean, this is, probably not what you signed up for when you subscribe to my channel. And I'm going to get back to the other stuff, don't worry. But this is what is overwhelming my life right now. But having that realization / epiphany today, I think is really going to help me. He needs to do what he needs to do to raise his energy, and that's doing his show 8 shows a week where he is until that show closes. And then I'm going to do my show 8 shows a week in my theater until that show closes. And then maybe we'll get both booked on the tour. That's what I'm hoping. See, I need theater analogies to help me. So anyway, all right. Well, I'm gonna let you go, but feel free to leave comments after you think on this and let me know what you think. If it's helped you, this twin flame thing is a beautiful, beautiful journey. It is like nothing else I've experienced in terms of requiring inner growth. And that's a messy process dealing with all this healing that has to be done. All these tower moments where life just falls apart and you don't know how to pick it back up, or you try and put the blocks back together, but you can't do that. You can't build anew on a broken foundation. You have to clear the rubble completely and start over from the foundation, make a new foundation. And so every time we have a tower moment, we have to do this. And so the tower is kind of like awakening, it's enlightenment, that the old shit doesn't work. And so my old perspective of separation does not work. And it didn't work, and it hurt. And I'm like, okay, why the fuck isn't he emailing me? Can't he just fucking email me? He's got my damn number. He could text me. He could call me. Well, he's doing a different translation of the show in a different theater. Completely different times. Different show times. So anyway. All right, y'all. I love you. I really do. I love you all. And so thank you for being with me, and thank you for following along on this crazy ass journey. And if you, hey, Michael, I love you too. And so thank you for sticking by me, and hang on, because when I start my tour of the East Coast, you're going to see a lot more videos here that have nothing to do with twin flames. Somebody wanted me to do the collagen video, the collagen comparison, and I will do that soon too. All right. Mwah. I love y'all. Y'all take care. Bye.